first I need to I need to swap to this one, so I'm closing Facebook here. And I don't know if anyone's gonna come up quite yet. I am basically a few minutes earlier than normal. But let's see how everything's doing. I'm just doing a quick check. It looks like the quality is quite fine, all things considered. Okay, I probably should move my... I'm gonna leave my camera up here. It's a bit weird because I would have to look here. I normally am looking this way. Normally you'd see me over here, or the camera should be over here, so it makes more sense. Yeah, let's do that. We still got plenty of time. Quality wise, okay, I did notice it is starting to dip a bit. I wish maybe I should bump down the speed a bit, maybe 1400 bitrate. Oh, there, it's better now. So we'll just wait a minute or so. As I said, this one's a little bit earlier than most. Let's see, our bitrate's like 1200, hovering between 12 and 11. That would explain, yeah, that would explain a bit of the shoddy quality. Could have been worse. Yeah, there's a little bit skipping here and there. It's worth it. It's worth a shot. I guess I can try again. No, I already sent out. I should have run it first before sending it out. Well, you know what? We're already here. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. Today we're going to be doing another draft yet again. It'll be probably the last draft for this season, but we'll still keep doing drafts of Zendikar Rising for the foreseeable future. Unless I'm pretty sure we don't get the next remastered set until next year. I don't know, maybe they would feature a throwback draft set format. They did that for Throne of Eldraine because that never got a proper draft, premier draft. I would like to see one for Dominaria, or I would like to see one for Ixalan because that one was the last 2 set format, though we're more likely to get an Ixalan it's awfully weird, Ixalan remastered, but probably doesn't make sense also because we have all the cards already. But that might be one of the last ones we'll get also. But hey, anyway, we're already here. Well, let's just start out. Let's start out with the little draft. It's a bit early. Thankfully, got this token yet again. We'll see how well we do. Nice forest. I think I'm just missing the. I think I'm missing a full art plains at this point. And everyone's ready, so here we go. And right off the bat, okay. I guess if I want to do clerics again, this would be the payoff I'd get. We do have a Coral Helm Chronicler, so whenever you cast a kick spell, draw a card, then discard a card. I actually want to do this one. We do get a lot of cheap kicker in blue and green, so this is actually worth a shot. I pretty much done clerics. I've done kind of pseudo warriors. I've done wizards. Let's take the Coral Helm Commander. I kind of want to do kicker. Let's see if we get the good stuff come around. Like Arisen Riptide, this is a very good payoff. There's a Ghastly Gloom Hunter, so we can go into black if we need a secondary option. Okay, let's try again. So looks like, yeah, this video would stutter here and there, but let's take the Arisen Riptide. We are still streaming live, although the quality has kind of... Is it still up, or has it gone to heck? Yeah, quality's kind of gone to heck a bit. That might be a problem. Well, we have a Vastwood Surge. That one's a very good payoff for kicker. We just need to kind of go wide, so we're kind of looking for things like Landfall. So we're gonna probably take this one. Because what are our other options? As I said, the really good kickers is pretty much blue, green, and black, and nothing in black. There's a Cleric of Chill Depths, not quite chill enough. There's a Chilling Trap, but we only have one wizard. I wouldn't use that as a basis. There's another Risen Riptide. There is a Reclaim the Waste. This is also a very good kicker. This one's probably gonna cycle around. I want to take the Tangled Florahedron. We really want to ramp if we're doing kicker. There's also a Field Research. I want to take the land option. Well, there's a Ruin Crab. That's an... That's an alternate. There's a Canopy Baylot. It gives us a big top end. We're not gonna take the Might of Murasa. That might come back. So I'm torn between Ruin Crab, which gives us an alternate plan. There's a Canopy Baylot, which gives us a very decent body. I think I might take the Ruin Crab early. We'll just see how that pans out. Probably the 4-mana 4-3 is more correct. There is a Territorial Side Cat. I am willing to take this one though. So this one will just continue to grow. We probably should be in the lookout for lands. Thankfully, green is the color that generates quite a bit of mana. It also has quite a bit of kicker synergies, so we should be able to benefit from that one. Yeah, the quality is quite potato. Maybe I should not have set it to 1400 kilobits. How many? What's my? Well, the bitrate is close to 1400. It's about 1370, 1380. Maybe it's just my end. I don't know. If anyone can tell me how good or bad the stream is going, please let me know. Anyway, if you're just tuning in, I just starting up the draft. Let's see. Oh yeah, I should turn on comments. I should be able to see if other people are checking in as well. Really should also set up the counter as well. Let's see. Yeah, all of these are turned on. Yeah, these are... Wait, this is some live comments. This should be on the right side here. Otherwise, I will just cover my face. Well, covering my face might not be a bad thing. Okay, so Kazandu Stomper. We could use the top end in case the Risen Riptide plan goes south. Like, how many kicker spells do we have? 1. I'm willing to gamble that we could get more, but we might have also set up our opponent for quite a bit as well. So we could do that or Landfall. I'll take a Stomper. It's not really a very high pick, but it's just a random option. Okay, we got to Reclaim the Waste. I'll definitely take this. I'm definitely taking this one pick at this point. So, and we got the Shell Shield back. We also got our Might of Murasa back. Shell Shield is great for protecting our stuff. There is quite a bit of removal, but I might want the Might of Murasa. But you need to start looking for cheaper creatures to help punch. There's Wind Rider Wizard. Most of our kicker stuff is going to be instants and sorceries, so this is not too bad. It's a flyer at worst, and I'm willing to take that one. Okay, these are not so great. So we did get another Risen Riptide. We did get another Reclaim the Wastes. I think I want the other Reclaim for now. So at least it allows us to go into Landfall. Maybe passing this many Riptides might be a bad idea because it might set up someone down the line for the Riptide plan. It's gonna hurt us pack 2 definitely. Well, it's also hurting my views at this. I don't know. It's either that or it's my phone. My phone might be terrible at doing this kind of job. Oh wait. We got Big Giant Crab, got a Jwari Disruption, which I definitely want to take. There's also a Territorial Side Cat, which also fits in the Landfall strategy. So what does this one do? We're the number of islands you control. Unfortunately, we're probably going to be more forest than island at this rate. I do want to get one of these back. We probably will get Riptide back, so I'm going to take the Side Cat. Well, we got the best kicker spell into the Royal. We also got the best creature. We don't have any actual removal yet, so I really don't like to pass these. But I do have to take Crawling Barrens. This is probably the best creature land at this rate. So I'm going to try taking that. Oh, we got Turn Timber Symbiosis. So convert. So definitely worth a shot. It's a good way to say take out the Stomper or get something. But we probably should start looking for creatures as well. But I'm definitely taking this one. So as far as virtual lands are concerned, okay. So technically we have 2 virtual lands, 1 actual land. So we haven't actually drafted much. That's a concern. Yeah. Okay. Close the comment. Recent activity. Well, at least it's still showing me. It's just a question of if my phone can handle it or whatnot. Okay, got a Roiling Vortex. I never got to take that one. I don't want to take a Might of Moras at this point. We do need creatures. Even if it's dumb as a Tajuru Blightblade, it buys time. It's kind of removal. If we can hit a Rabbit Bite, which is kind of unlikely, but it's worth a shot. There's Scale the Heights, which also kind of feeds into this. It draws us cards too, since we're not exactly getting card draw from blue right now. I'll take that one first. But our creature count is not great. In theory, in practice, we're more like an 8/6. So we are looking for more creatures. Skyclave Squid. I think I'd rather have the Canopy Baylot. Yeah, we'll take that one. We are short on 2 drops. That's the scary part. It's like we actually got quite a lot of ones, but Scale the Heights is the only one that actually ramps us. Okay, maybe the Florahedron also ramps. There's a Malakir Rebirth. There's another Scale the Heights. There's a Shell Shield. There's a Turn Timber Ascetic, which buys us time, gets us a decent creature. I have to be okay with just gaining the 2 life, drawing a card, and playing an additional land tree out. If I don't get to put the +1/+1 counter, that should be fine. We are whiffing on the kicker part though. How many cards do we have that actually? Let's take this first. How many cards do we have that actually have kicker? 1, 2. We have 4 cards with kicker, so not quite good enough. We kind of want more. It's kind of like a kicker landfall mix. We're kind of being torn all over the place. So okay, got a Moss Pit Skeleton. This one does have kicker. We could kind of splash black for it. I don't want to take another Scale the Heights or an Expedition Diviner. Well, considering most of our other creatures are wizards, it's actually fine. We don't have a way to put this in the graveyard, and I would have to. But it's a way to get. We do have tons of ways to get black mana. You know what? We'll take this. Game says the same thing, so I will do it too. Another Reclaim the Waste. There's a Tajurus. Okay, we have a lot of choices here. I don't want a 3rd Reclaim at this point. I want more creatures. I'm gonna take the Tajurus Snarecaster. Okay, we got the Risen Riptide back, so this is probably the best point to take this. So I think that pack 1, pick 2 Risen Riptide, that one was way too greedy. We probably could have taken a much better card than that. But we got tons of ground effects now, so we just need cards with kicker. Yeah, I kind of wish they can put up things like how many. Well, Into the Roll came back, so that's a good one. So basically, I'm kind of looking for things like how many have this keyword. Like right now it says I have 3 instants, 5 sorceries. I'm pretty sure we'll take 1 Broken Wings. I'm pretty sure the 2 Scale Heights don't count. Vastwood Surge does. Okay, there's a Coveted Price. This one was really bad. This Geyser Mage is good. Actually, Geyser Mage looks like the only one. There's a Gnarled Colony that's also good. We do have ways to get +1/+1 counters. Are we more blue, or we're way more green than blue? So, and I kind of want to keep it that way. I do note that as far as removal is concerned, we barely have any. So if we do this route, we better win quickly. It's also a 2-drop, so that's kind of why I'm more willing to pick that one. So we're not gonna have much interaction against our opponents. We pretty much are just interacting. Combat is literally our only interaction, unless I take the Rabbit Bite. I think we have to. We probably get one of these 3 green cards back. Shame we're passing the Shatter Skull Charger. The Moss Pit Skeleton, it's inevitability, it's repeatable, so I'm okay with that. And so basically we need room for 1 Swamp. Oh, there's a tab. I could use another Tabarax. There's another Shell Shield, but if I were to pick another card, it's more likely to be the Geyser Mage. Adventure awaits. No, we'll take the Geyser Mage. We could also take the Lithiform Blight on our own stuff, but we're taking another Canopy Ballot. Yes. Yeah, it looks like my phone can't keep up. There's the Spoils of Adventure, Hagra Constrictor, no, Nectar Pot. Yeah, it will buy us a lot of time. Do I want... There's a Dauntless Survivor that probably does better, so I'll take that. I probably should have taken the Nectar Pot. So we are at 24 cards. We probably should make a few... We are going to have to start making a few cuts. We can actually... As weird as it sounds, we can probably afford to cut lands if we're going to be running cards like Reclaim the Wastes. Well, that dried up awfully quickly, but we do have a Cliffhaven Kitesail, so that's an option too. So the Windrider Wizard's looking like the weakest of the bunch, so probably cut that. So 14 and 9. Kind of fine. So we have a Stomper to buy back some of our lands. We have Reclaimed the Waste to draw into lands. We actually have 14 creatures, so we're kind of solid on that extent. So we can actually cut 2. So if we bring in the Formation and the Symbiosis, we can cut 2. Yeah, we can cut 2 forests. Okay. Probably want another Geyser Mage. I don't want another Stomper. That's for sure. Yeah, let's take the other Geyser Mage. So we can just play these as normal. It does make the Windrider Wizard more valuable in a sense, but... So what are the cards that are probably not gonna... Wow, we got the Third Riptide. Got Third Riptide, a Shell Shield. I guess I take the Shell Shield. I don't think I'm going to... Yeah, I don't want to go all in on the... And let's see, Relic Amulet might work. I'm probably not going to run the Skyclave Squid anyway, so... Okay, so 24 cards. We have quite a bit of kicker here, so... The Ruined Crab is actually probably the weakest one here, so we can actually just cut that one, so I don't have to worry too... That way I can focus more on green. I don't have to worry too much about a turn 1 blue mana source. So that's probably one way to do it. So that said, we are kind of... I guess we can say that we are in a good position because we are loaded for options. And I don't want to third scale the heights. I might cut the Dauntless Survivor in that respect because the Gnarlid Colonies can also kind of bring their own +1/+1 counters if they have to. The only thing I'm concerned is that we are probably scattered about. We have two different plans. If things don't like we have the Kicker plan, we have the Landfall plan. Like if I feel the Kicker plan is not quite panning out, I can just dump these and say bring in some other cards like the Windrider Wizard and the Dauntless Survivor. Those would be fine. The Kitesail is an option also. So there we go. That's our draft. It's quite reasonable, all things considered. I kind of only just want one swamp. Okay, this makes it 10-6-1. We do need double blue, so it's more like a 7-7 because we're gonna need double blue for Into the Royal. Okay, not for Shell Shield. Not Geyser Mage, but that's very late. Actually, you know what? I take it back. I think we don't. we can get away with this. So this is gonna be super weird. It's basically so it's kicker and or landfall. I'm pretty sure because of the Coral Hell Commander, I might be making some mistakes here and there. Oh wait, actually that's a problem. So 6, 7, so we're 10, 9. Yeah, this one's a bit risky, but I definitely want to run the Crawling Barons. It's just that good. If the kicker plan's not quite panning out, I can cut some of the kicker cards. I can add the Kite Sail. I can add, well, maybe not the Wind Rider Wizard. I can add the Relic Amulet. So at least we have options here. So there we go. We're gonna try to see if we can make this work. Are we gonna do well, or is it gonna go to heck? Let's see. Well, the bitrate is looking better now. It's just not translating to being on the receiving end. So I will keep this. We can do Sidecat into Scale the Heights. We can also just do a Cunning Geyser Mage if we have to. So this is a considerably slow start. That's probably the issue. If we run into others that are relatively fast, we might have a problem. Okay. If our opponent has some... Okay, there's a Cell Sword. Well, we did hit our colors, 3 colors, so we're gonna play Sidecat. So far, no evidence of hard removal quite yet, though that's probably gonna change. We'll take the hit. So opponent's definitely gonna... Oh wait, opponent does have Nahiri's Binding. Okay, so there's a Cunning Geyser Mage. So I can play this, it just buffs that one. I can play the Scale the Heights, it does nothing. I can play the land, boost that, play the Canopy Baylot. We'll probably take another tree. Yeah, that's the thing, we have barely any interaction. The nice thing is the Geyser Mage bounces our own stuff, so we can actually reset the Sidecat. Seafloor Stalker. As I said, we're gonna take the hit. There's a Coral Helm Commander. This one's a bit risky. I feel like I want to Scale the Heights, try to draw a card. The safe play is just to Rabbit Bite Swing. Let's see if we hit. Let's... Oh, we did hit. And we can actually... I want to see if our opponent actually blocks with a Seafloor Stalker. No, does not. So this... But we need to stop taking damage. So we're 1 mana away from bouncing stuff with Cunning Geyser Mage. It makes me feel... If we can hit the 1 mana, I feel like I'd rather just empty these out first. Chill Depths, so... Yeah, that's probably a better target. Oh, it gets +1/+1 for activating, that's fine. Oh, there's a Reclaim the Wastes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll play the Riptide first. We'll swing with the Canopy Baylot. Force our opponent to just give up the Clerical Chill Debts, give up a turn, I guess. Basically, no, they're basically blanking this for 2 turns. It's just giving up their board presence, so that's probably... I'm still okay with that. We're not gonna cast this until we can get the kicker benefit. I'd rather get the kicker benefit off this. There's a Seagate Colossus. So our removal is going to be an issue while we... So... I kind of want to swing, offer this. Nope, that's true. So 7, 8, 9. Ooh, we might be cutting it close. So I'll play it anyway. Opponent will have to hold something back, but we're taking a... Our opponent's probably going to hold something back. They have to assume that we have another kicker spell. Expedition Diviner. They're probably going to hold that back. Oh, Expedition Healer. So we're going for the full party. Now we're the ones who have to hold something back. Another Riptide. Well, actually, that's not... Like, I can play this land, get the trigger, reclaim the wastes, so I kind of have to... Here's the thing, I need to leave in... Oh wait, there's a problem here. Yeah, this is not enough. Like, let's say I attack... Yeah, this is not enough because our opponent can just make this unblockable. We did not have... The correct play was to play Cunning's Geyser Mage. I goofed up. That was my fault. Oh, there's the new one. Let's see if our opponent activates that. Yeah, opponent's gonna activate that. We have no way of blocking the air. Yeah, we goofed up on that one. That's just me not being familiar with this. That's my fault. And yeah, it's video stuck again. Yeah, there you go. Let's... And okay, could be... Well, our opponent could have gotten away with just that. So the correct play was really to bounce with the Geyser Mage. So, whoops. Sorry. And the quality dipped quite a bit. Hold on. Well, it's still 1300. It's just taking a while to refresh here. Let's just refresh this over here, see if I can still see anything. Okay, yeah, I can still see stuff. So yeah, we punted that one. That one's our fault. I goofed up on that one. Yeah, the correct play was to just bounce the opponent's stuff immediately. Force our opponent to replay. So the issue is it takes a lot of mana to set up. And yeah, we can't keep this. Thankfully our opponent also mulligans, so we're keeping this one. So Risen Riptide, you're tempted. I'm actually gonna bin the... Well, the Risen Riptide will buy us a lot of time. I bin to Reclaim the Wastes. It's weird, but the thing is we have 3 of our mana already. Okay, so we're gonna hold that up. So we get to buy some time with Into the Royal. Moss Pit Skeleton. Yeah, so this one's just a tempo play. It's kind of annoying, but I'm kind of have to do that. Yeah, my phone can't keep up anymore. That's what the heck. So gonna just run out the Risen Riptide. Yeah, it's not quite a great play if we're going to say hit our opponent again. Oh, and Jeff, if you're there, yeah, thank you for liking the video. Yeah, I really have to pay attention to notifications. They're awfully weird. But yeah, thanks for liking. So at least we got that one back. Yeah, we're just gonna do this, draw a card. Yep, not panning out. So next turn, I probably just played the Geyser Mage regular, because we're more likely to kick the colony than the Geyser Mage at this point. Yeah, we kind of had problems with this one. Mana is not quite setting up. We could have just... actually, we probably didn't have to play this. Opponent has their own Scale the Heights. Let's see if... Okay, they also whiffed in getting mana, but so did I. So, this one is in the eventuality that we do draw mana. Yeah, come on, lands. Come on, lands. We should be able to draw some lands. Yeah, I think I'm gonna set the bitrate a little bit lower, but not too low. Last time I just set it to 900. That one was that was not what Facebook wanted. They want 1400. I think it can do 1400 on testing, but I think in actual practice, it probably wants to do 13 or 1200. That's probably more realistic. We'll take the hit because neither of us are in danger. Yeah, because you're literally just gonna do that. Can bar maybe two of them fix the ceiling? Yeah, sure. Okay, so some construction work definitely gonna help out. So definitely play the land, get the boost. I'm gonna play the Canopy Bailout because we need to start getting actual bodies on the ground. I'm still gonna hold the Risen Riptide back because if this one guy can block this all day. Okay. For each +1/+1 counter. Oh, that was put on it. Okay. So, not so great. But I don't like the idea of that ever getting off, so I'm actually gonna just Rabbit Bite that now. Our opponent does have the mana to cycle this back, so I'm actually gonna wait. But we're not gonna let our opponent gather a big advantage on that. Okay, try again. Then, yeah, I don't think my phone can handle this. Opponent does get the other Moss Pit Skeleton. I have a Moss Pit Skeleton too, but looks like our opponent's doing a much better job at it. Thankfully, the Risen Riptide's a 1/6, so if our opponent's running cards like, say, Oblivion's Hunger, they probably have a way to punch through this one. So what am I looking for? Well, another land so I can get the Gnarlid Colony. Otherwise, I'll be forced to say, I can play the Coral Hell Commander, try to dig for one of our Secure the Wastes. Okay, that one was kind of expected. That's fine. There's a Turn Timber Symbiosis. Look at that. We're not going to cast this anytime soon. Yeah, let it enter tapped. So this is a 4/3, so we can let that stay. I'm tempted to just play the other Risen Riptide because one more of this and we can go off. Let's just do that for now. Also because we're kind of looking for lands right now, so I don't want to exactly play the Coral Hull Commander quite yet. I don't know if our opponent... Yeah, our opponent's rethinking this one, like... Okay, I'll take... So we did hit our land. So opponent probably has some removal, but... Like, I can bounce this, so I have to... Now I have to worry about something bigger afterwards. I could also just bounce this. Okay, I'm gonna bounce this one because our opponent did demonstrate a card with... did demonstrate... This won't exactly kill them, it just puts them down to 3. The fact our opponent hasn't cast anything at instant speed is kind of weird. Because our opponent could just be flooded. Okay, there you go. So there's a Coral Hull Chronicler that I want to get. Subtle Strike. Okay, sure. That kind of does something. So I can go Coral Hull Commander, try to dig for stuff, or I can just go Gnarlid Colony. Yeah. Our opponent won't have enough ways to block. Even if they do a cross block on the Risen Riptides, the other guys will get through. So yeah, let's answer my neighbor. Okay, sure, let us know. Okay, so we got our one victory there. So off to a decent start. My stream is not off to a decent start though. So let's see. Let's probably take a look at those notifications. I'm probably better off looking for notifications there than looking for them in my comment section. Like, yeah, just there's the one. Oh, Jeff commented. Let's read this up. Nice game. Well, thanks very much. Though, yeah, if it's the second one, yeah, that was a very nice game. If it was the first one, that was a nice game until I made a mistake. When I made the mistake, it was all over there. Kindly do let me know how the quality is on your end, because I have no idea. Oh, wait, this is a... Okay. And Marvin liked the post. Will be needs just really basic plywood. Okay, I'll get back to this. I'll get back to my friend later, but definitely he's just yeah, I'll probably talk it over with them. Okay, so let's continue this on. I'll try to send this message through. Okay, now as for this, this is not keepable. I actually forgot about this one. Well, this one helps more. This is not keepable. We will not cast anything. We're gonna take a mulligan. This is more keepable. We can bin the Might of Morasa, or probably the Might of Morasa. And because the land I can try to go for acceleration, but actually here's the thing. I'll play one land first. If I don't draw another land, this comes into play tap. Yep. And the reason for this is, especially now that I see our opponents playing black, I do not want to, because if I play this as a creature and it gets blown out, we're in even worse shape. Now Priest of Oblivion. So definitely Sidecat first. Funny, we can play Symbiosis into Vastwood Surge. I might Symbiosis into killing. Well, let's see what our opponent has on the next play. Okay. Whenever yeah, that was a punt. Okay, so Vastwood Surge is tempting. I definitely because if I can keep holding on. In fact, it's not so bad, because if I can keep holding on to lands. Here. Well, we're getting 2+1/+1 counters anyway, so and we're just literally 1 mana away from casting Turn Timber Symbiosis, so I'm gonna swing now because I'm sure we're kind of trading a bit early. Worst case, if we don't do anything, it's Chronicler into Rabbit Bite. I will hold this. opponent. Let's see if our opponent's holding on to another black mana for removal. Let's see who's available. Yeah, I should also check those pictures too. Yeah, so for those who don't know me personally, or because I haven't exactly talked about my personal life for quite a while. For those who don't know me, I am an architect by trade. Fast with Surge does the same thing, although I benefited from it more, though our opponent running 4 colors kind of scares me. Basically, this means that it's all big rares and all that. Okay, so we whiffed on that. I'm gonna actually just play the Coralcom Chronicler. Let's see if we can get... Okay, Geyser Mage is a good kicker spell. But we're also going to... Rabid Bite. As I said, we're still holding on to that one. So it's a bit more reasonable. If our opponent drops a big bomb, we can just Geyser Mage it. Symbiosis. The question is, what exactly do I want to see? Probably the big guy. Get 2 of my lands back. Start playing them again. Opponent is... Well, it's more clerics, but this does allow party. Veteran Adventure. Okay, that's a big one. So we probably just bounce this one. Force our opponent to spend mana again. Okay, there's a Baylot we're not gonna cast. What's this? Draw a card and discard a card. Okay, that's actually good. So we got the land, so... I'm gonna discard the Canopy Baylot. I will play the land because it will trigger another one here. Then I'll offer the trade. Opponent takes it. So it's really Symbiosis or bust at this point. Though our opponent probably just cast a removal spell on one of these guys. I doubt they're just going to cast a removal spell and swing because they die in the crackback. They will recast a Veteran Adventure. Which at least the Sidecat can bunch through. Yeah, I really want to cast this one. So I guess I will hold on to the next card, whatever I draw. Just cast this immediately. We'll see what we get. Thankfully, our opponent is having a bit of mat. Okay. Let's see. No whammies. Let's not whiff. It's gonna be very embarrassing if I whiff on this one. Nope, it's not a whiff, but hey, we got a Canopy Baylot. Converted mana cost 3 or less. It's... You know what? I'll take the Risen Riptide. A 3/8 is going to be hard to punch through. I think our opponent might have a response. Doesn't quite matter. I'm just going to kind of punch anyway. So let's punch with this one first. The next card we draw, we're just going to go Gnarlid Colony. Yes, I'm offering the trade. Opponent might want to dump more... Well, they might have a pump effect. Okay, they're dump... So this is literally everything. Yeah, because the Oblivion effect was 3 mana. Dauntless Unity. So I still take out the 6/6, which is fine. So our opponent has a 3/8 to worry about now. Yeah, Coralhelm Commander, Chronicler. I keep saying Commander. That's probably the other guy. No, it'll be... And this is draw, discard. Yeah, if I hit the land, I kind of want to do that. Do the land first. No, not the land. Scion of the Swarm, but no life gain. it does put us on the clock, so we're gonna have to... We are going to have to rush. At least we can swing with almost everybody now. Discard a card. Yeah, we'll discard the island. I'm gonna put this one here. Draws us a Kazandu Stomper. I'm gonna swing with everything because they have to at least block this one. This is the... Yeah, because I want to encourage trades more importantly. Yeah, that wipes out this entire board. He's not taking 8, is he? Is our opponent gonna try to... Oh wait, he's recounting because each creature controlled with +1/+1 counter has trample. Oh wait! He's gonna have to redo that math carefully. I actually forgot about Gnarled Colony's ability, the trample. Probably should have just put it here. Oh no, that's fine. I wanted each creature to at least be able to kill something, so that's fine too. My phone's not panning out. It's not quite... Yeah, probably should just refresh that connection. So opponent will take... The opponent just takes 6 right there. Yeah, Gnarled Colony was a very good pick. That was good. Okay, so we're doing quite well now. 2-1. Oh wow. Yeah, piece de resistance. Yeah, baby. Not so many watching right now. That I guess it makes sense. Actually, I probably won't be able to do much after this. Well, so for those who are tuning in, not bad. 2 wins, 1 loss. Let's see if we can keep pushing the kicker landfall hype train. Actually, get to check off a few got to check off a few things like turn Timber Symbiosis into... Yeah, I think that was still better than Canopy Bale, mostly because of what my next card was. So I'm definitely keeping this one. This is awfully slow though, but then again, our hands are mostly very slow. So far, we have to be thankful our opponents are also mostly very slow. If we draw into the... Though this one is Flyer Evasion City. At least I learned from that first game, so we're... Also be very cautious if our opponent just leaves 3 mana up. You really should have a creature by this time. Okay, that's fine. Opponent has a creature. So, bit of life gain. So the interesting thing is, yeah, I can dump 2 lands with Scale the Heights. Now let's just make sure our opponent does not leave blue mana. Okay. Nope, Prowling Felidar. They'll probably swing with that. We'll take 1. So this is going to be a race of +1/+1 counters. So let's play this one first. Scale the Heights. Tap, target 1 other creature. We're probably not going to need the green, so we're just going to dump the swamp. We still haven't gotten our skeleton yet, so not quite there. Also funny, we have enough kicker to give hexproof too, so that's fine. So we have a bit of a race now. Let's just... So if our opponent tries to take this out, which is very likely, I'm seeing some enchantments in the future. Fury's Binding, kicker. And next turn I get to decide between Stomper or Geyser Mage. If our opponent is doing this in... Oh! They had the counter to go with it. That's fine. We can Geyser Mage our own side cat. Let's see how it goes. Because we definitely hit... Now this does set us back. Maybe I should have only bounced 1 land. Kazim Raptor. Yeah, probably bounce that, replay it, grow this one. It's now a 3-4. So we have something big we can swing with, though it trades with... Actually, it doesn't just... It might be worse than just trading, because our opponent probably has mana to buff this one of these guys. There's a Gnarlid Colony. I'll probably swing anyway. Let's swing anyway because I want to get the combat trick out of their hand right now. Basically, if I can get it out on defense, it's better than if they bring it out on offense against us. Wow. Kabira takedowns. Okay, they can block with one creature. Well, okay, they block with the flyer. That's fine. Then there's trample, so it's not a complete wash. I might end up resetting the Prowling Felidar. That Sidecat might have to just... Sidecat's still a good rabbit bite target, all things considered. Opponent Shepherd of Heroes... We're probably not going to bounce that. They are gaining quite a bit of life, so we'll take that hit. Okay, there's a Snare Caster, but... Let's reset that. Swing with the Gnarlid Colony. Let's see if our opponent double blocks. We get to take out the Shepherd that way. Single block. No, double block. Okay. Yeah, we're taking out the Shepherd of Heroes. Kind of resetting stuff. So... At least we delayed this a bit and our opponent's now short on cards. So now we just want to draw a kicker spell. It's... At least we kind of reset this a bit. It's going to take a while for our opponent to grow this now. Yeah, opponent's not going to swing. We finally hit our Moss Pit Skeleton. So got another achievement. Let's see if our opponent is... Okay, how do we get this back? If one or more +1/+1 counters are put on a creature you control, so we do have ways. So... We'll swing with the Risen Riptide because that's kind of why we built this deck. If our opponent has another take... No, opponent's just taking it. But that was annoying. This was just one... This one's just one mana? Unbelievable. Okay, so... Scale the Heights. We'll put it on the We'll put in the Geyser Mage. So that at least we can swing with this one. It's a 4/3. We get to draw a card as well. Negate. Okay, that's fine. Get that out of the way. Probably should have swung first. If our opponent had to wait to kill this one, then we could try casting it. Do we still have ways to get +1? We actually still have a few. We still have another Gnarlid Colony. We have an... I think that's all our Scale the Heights. We have the other kicker spell that puts 2 lands in the battlefield. So right now this one tangles. Seagate Stormcaller does not profit. Yeah, it doesn't profit from that, so that's good for us. Oh, right of Murasa. Yeah, this is our opponent thinking we're impatient at this point. Because if we want to be very mean... We'll see if our opponent has the counter spell. But at least this is 5 damage true. Does our opponent have a bounce spell? No! We got in! There you go. Okay. That's great. I kind of wish there's a way to refresh notifications. 2 minutes ago, just now, earlier. Okay, not much on the earlier plan. I know I've been out for more than half an hour, or it could just be. Yeah, I should recheck. We're still. Oh, okay, the kilobits dipped really badly. I'm gonna set it back to 900 next time. So much for that experiment, but it's a shame too because we're doing quite well. Yeah, it's a shame. The quality is decent. It's just not consistent. So I got, yeah. So Globe, I kind of wish you can still do. Okay, sometimes it does better, sometimes it does not so great. Yeah, it fluctuates really badly. I'm looking at the bitrate right now. It's hovering between 12 and 13. I think next time I probably took that one way too high. I'll probably just peg it down to like 1100. It should be slightly better. Then we'll keep experimenting up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That's kind of how we're gonna do it. Okay, but so far 3 wins, 1 loss. And this, okay, Crawling Barrens. Here's another checklist. I might just cast this Gnarly Colony plain. Yeah. I'm probably gonna cast it plain. We need to start putting early pressure, and we do have more cards anyway. Basically, I want to, because our opponent either plays a creature or plays a removal spell. We have Might of Murasa in case our opponent has some sort of removal effect. Probably not. The fact our opponent's playing trees has done nothing with 3 different colors of mana. Okay, we mill. The Geyser Mage hurts a bit, but everything. Okay, Florahedron not so much. Okay, so next turn we can Canopy Baylot. Okay, opponent's now forced to go aggro. Oh, we can be mean here if we want to. Let's see, our opponent probably trades Geyser Mage, in which case we just practice tactics. Deals damage equal to twice the number of creatures in party, so that's... Okay, I have to remember this one. That's only costs 1. So next to blockers, opponent blocks that. Let's ruin his day a little bit. Okay, very inefficient. Definitely playing the Baylot next turn. But we did deal... Yeah, we did answer 2 of their things, so... Journey to Oblivion, so we probably kissed the side cat goodbye. That's fine, actually. That was not my biggest payoff. This bounces another creature, so something to consider. This one feels like a waste, but I want to be ready to cast Geyser Mage next turn if I have to. Yeah, what's up with my connection? It's like it can handle my computer, but I can't handle this. So what did our opponent play? Just what did he tap 3 man? Wait, hold on. Oh, this one. Okay. Kind of a waste, but let's see if our opponent actually has a counter spell or something. Well, because we're gonna bounce this. And if things go to heck, we can start growing the crawling barons, but at least we got some game right now. Yeah, it's starting to look like the Nahir's Binding is going to be so relevant. Opponent's gonna block the Gnarlid Colony, so... Wow. They might not have anything left. Still transmitting. Yeah, we're still streaming live, at least that's what it says. There's an Expedition Diviner. Yeah, sure, I'm willing to... no other wizard, so maybe... Well, this was not a wizard either, so that's fine. Blood Beckoning gets that back. Okay. Offer the trade. Yeah. Opponent's just trading everything away because they know what's up. So next turn we can play Forest. I can just run out the Gnarlid Colony. We probably should also start growing the Crawling Barons if we have the time. Okay, opponent probably has removal. Into the Royal. Bounces it back. That does not get to cast this. So, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Opponent's running out of cards though. And this is the problem I probably would have also if I'm just relying on the bounce. It's just a good thing that I'm actually able to put my opponent in a position where they have to beat, or it's beat or be beaten. How much mana is this for? Put 2 counters. Okay, so we can play the Risen Riptide. We can swing. End the turn. End of turn, I'm just gonna put counters on this. It's a good thing I don't have to tap it or anything. Wow, yeah, the quality is really bad. I'm so sorry, guys. Opponent is tapping. They're playing the Sky Dancer now, which probably signals that they have a... What did we lose? Territorial Sidecat. That one's fine. Glasspool Mimic. Copy Shepherd of Heroes. Okay. That makes sense, because our opponent gains more life this way. And let's trigger this now. Decline. Also means that this will have trample. Okay, hold on. Definitely want to play the land. Definitely want to play the Gnarlid Colony. Kicked. Definitely want to swing with both. Opponent will have to decide which to chump. Oh, they're chumping the Riptide. Okay, fine. We'll... Okay. So... Next turn, we play Stomper. Okay, so... Gets a few creatures. Yeah, I had problems with this one last time. So, opponent is going to race us. Our only benefit is that this has trample, so our opponent is forced to... Yeah, I have to force aggro. Opponent will chump block that way because of the trample. But 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's game. We should have taken this one out. This one is also a rogue. Well done. I got that too. Yeah, I goofed that one. I could have saved 1 point of damage if I took this one out instead of the original one, but... Yeah, that last minute commander, wow. Provided enough blockers. I guess our mistake was using the bounce on our own creature. We probably should not have bothered. It did put pressure. So currently 3 wins, 2 losses. I'm hoping to do better than last time, so I don't want to lose again. What's our bit rate? Bit rate's okay, it fluctuates based on what point we are in the game, so I'm probably gonna set this as a 1-2 at this point. Also, this beard here, I'm gonna shave this tomorrow. for personal reasons. So yeah, good. Well, definitely are not keeping this. There are 2 copies to secure the waste. Okay, I did cast them one time, so definitely mull this one. Okay, we're keeping this one. We bin the Stomper because that's a long way off. So, turn 2 Colony, turn 3 Scale the Heights. It's not the greatest trample, but still trample. I'll take it. Okay, there's the Reclaim the Wastes. So it actually incentivizes us to play the Coralhelm Chronicler if we draw another land. So if we know we can... If we know we can kick this... Fledgling. Oh, this one grows obscene. Okay, we got the Scale the Heights. So... Coralhelm Commander... Now let's just... Let's play the lands. Let's get the benefit. Got the Sight Cat too. So I don't have to play a land. It doesn't benefit. So we'll just swing. We're probably going to be taking tree again on the crack. Back. So let's see. Next turn, Sight Cat, play land, go. Oh, it does. So this doesn't fly unless a land comes into play. So something to remember. Opponent probably has removal for this now. I'm okay with this one being removed. Okay, so the race is on. Okay, got more lands now. So we're gonna swing first. Side cat. Sky Dancer. Okay, so opponent's gonna race us that way. So, ooh, really wanted that Riptide. So next turn I can just play the... I really want to play the Chronicler first before I do the Reclaim the Wastes. Well, it'll depend on the board position at this point. Core Celebrant. Okay, not much of a board position, so we... I guess that's what we're gonna do. Opponent's also stuck on land, so... Oh, wow. Okay, we're gonna do the Chronicler first. So, got it into the Royal. Perfect. Play the land. Makes this a 4-tree. I'll swing with both. Basically, if... because if our opponent blocks with this one, he might... Okay, we'll let that pass. So yeah, we're gonna pass this one. If our opponent does something really nasty into the Royal, and our opponent knows it because we have it in hand, I could even feed the Swarm. Because we're about to reclaim the wastes and start dumping lands. But on the other hand, it dings our opponent for 3. Yeah. Let our opponent take it. Let's use this offensively. Opponent's most likely gonna block with just that, I figured. So next turn, so end of turn, we're gonna bounce that Core Celebrant. We're gonna get this one out of the way. So gonna kick this one, get ourselves a really big creature. Okay, we'll discard the land because we know we have Reclaimed the Waste coming. We will swing with the Gnarlid Colony. Yeah, we'll swing with just the Gnarlid Colony. Our opponent can double block. It'll give us the... No, opponent's just taking it. Opponent probably has something that... They have a Warrior and a Rogue, but not much else right now. Replace the Core Celebrant, so they have a Cleric. I think this is a full party style deck. Turn Timber Symbiosis, so... Yeah, auto pay, because draw a card, discard a card. We're going to discard the side cat. Get 2 lands. Yeah, we need to make sure to get the green because we're gonna need that. Swing with both again. Opponent just... And this is where he realizes the trample is a real thing. But it might not even matter considering our opponent's been missing land drops for quite a while. Our opponent might be stuck on a lot of MDFCs or something. Or they put a lot of MDFCs, but the game decides that nope, you don't deserve lands today. Okay, Marvin Smith likes... Okay, Angel Heart Protector gives something indestructible. Yeah, I don't think you have a choice. You really have to play whatever creatures you got right now. Let's see. Yeah, I can't, for the likes of me, load this. I'm gonna just close my Facebook on the phone. Let's see if closing then starting it again does the trick. Yeah, sometimes Facebook's just not working. So I kind of want to do the Canopy Bailout. Actually, we can win already. No need to do the Turn Timber Symbiosis. We're gonna just swing. Opponent has to respect the trample. Okay, opponent doesn't quite respect the trample. Okay. He's gonna take 2. But I'm gonna just be a big meanie here. Discard a card. Trample away. Ooh, Gnarled Colony. Nuts. Well, to be fair, our opponent did get stuck in lands for quite a while, so that's not... So it's a bit unfair for our opponent, let's be honest. We won on the merit that our opponent never drew a land after the turn for quite a long time. Okay, so let's see, reset that. Not so many viewers this time. I kind of understand why. Between my problems getting the internet going, my problems getting the quality going. Okay, Swarm Rise. Let's claim that price. Wait, we already did better than last time, so I'm actually glad for that one. Yeah, I don't think my internet can handle the 2 of them simultaneously. I'm gonna lower quality next time. It's a bit sad. Unfortunately, well, we don't get quality like, say, we're not gonna get quality like South Korea. Because one, I'm not in South Korea. My goodness, if we could get the quality that South Korea already has, or what China is about to have in terms of their 5G. I heard that the US is gonna get theirs quite soon, but situation's not so... Okay, we can't keep this. I can't even cast this one. And yeah, it's really green mana or bust here. As I said, it's green mana or bust. I think we might bust this one this time. Okay, we have to keep this one, so we know we need some creatures. So we're gonna bend it into the Royal and the Stomper. So it's a horrible keep. It's probably just me giving this game away. Thankfully, okay, maybe not too bad. I would prefer an early game creature or at least some sort of accelerant. Just slightly fortunate that well, we're already behind 2 cards. Opponent has to find Gek. Oh, this is the card I would really want. Okay, but we do have something interesting. I guess I will play the Canopy Bailout first. Our opponent probably has a way to kill it, so that's sad. Yeah, this is the uncommon I really wanted. Well, I never got it. But you know, it's fine. Oh yeah, I never got to interact with the... I never got to interact with these in the background. I don't think these are interactable anymore because they cause problems. Or it's just blank. There's really nothing. Adventure awaits. So our opponent... Okay, this is a bit... Well, this is not exactly a party card. It has the picture of a party on it, but it's not really a party card, so that's okay. Opponent probably has a land already if that's what they're taking. If they're not playing a land, then it's awfully strange. You have to have a land. Yeah. Hello. So I'm tempted to just do the Vastwood Surge. One, it'll get me back in lands, and I get to catch up again. I can also do Reclaim the Waste, but let's be honest, our opponent's gonna kill this right now. If our opponent just casts the Constrictor, then we might have a shot because we can Rabbit by... Oh, okay. Oh, we're not blocking, that's for sure. Opponent could still have something like Feed the Swarm. That would be annoying, but we don't have a real out against it. Let's see, each control... If it was a fight effect like Rabbit Bite, then I'm grateful that our opponent had only one green source. Okay, we take 4. Opponent probably just drops this one. Yeah. Okay, so... we hit a side cat. Okay, change of plans. Let's draw this one. I will be kicking myself if we end up drawing into the royal, but at least we get some bodies in the ground. We're not gonna block this. We are a long ways off from this. If we can draw one more mana, I guess I get to dump this and this, so that would be perfect. And these come into play tap, so... catching up from... Mulligan -2, not so great. Yeah. Ooh! Opponent gets to buy stuff back. Oh wow. This is gonna be a problem. 4-4, guys. Not looking so great. Well, first up... Okay, we're gonna take 6, so there's that. At least our opponent gets to play only one land, so that's a good thing. So... But here's the thing, I still want to draw one more mana so I can Rabbit Bite this thing out. Kinda happy that not much interaction on our opponent's end yet. Nope, it's a Might of Murasa. Hold on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope. I need to... No, this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We go down to 2, unless our opponent has a way to drop multiple lands. My best bet is I have to Rabbit Bite this immediately before our opponent gets any crazy ideas. Yeah, I have to hold this back. Let's see if our opponent has Feed the Swarm. We can make him lose 6 life that way. We can also defensively block this one. At least it doesn't have trample. Only goes for that. Yeah, we have to block the one that we can block. Roiling Regrowth. So this becomes an 8. So 7, 6. That doesn't do anything, but it doesn't have trample, so I'm probably better off casting this offensively, but at least we got that out of the way and we're able to defend, so it's not too bad. Yeah, unlike my okay, sometimes it goes back, sometimes it does not. Yeah, it's weird. So yeah, well, we are playing off a mulligan X2, so not too bad. Okay, a land drop kills us, so unless we can find a way to kill this or kill our opponent. However, what's this? Yep, my turn. Okay, so no feed the swarm. There's a crawling barons. Our opponent really wants to move this here. Okay, 4, 5, 6. Because I'm just going to activate the crawling barons as a blocker. If our opponent has a way to kill it, so be it. The fact our opponent's not moving this one over to the Haggard Constrictor is... also, the fact our opponent hasn't played anything else ever since. So we're going to go back down to 5 lands. That's a sad part. If our opponent has a... take action. Shoot. Okay, so... okay, so we better win off this one. If our opponent has a creature to play, that's an issue. If our opponent... so I'm literally hoping to live off this one. Ghastly Gloom Hunter. So opponent will gain some life back. Yikes. That was our last rabbit bite. The only other way we can do it is if I draw an Into the Royal now. Nope, it's a Gnarlid colony. That doesn't help. Hold on. 4. Yeah, this is not enough. Nope. Not enough. Yeah, good game. Well, we did our best effort and we got quite close there. We ended up throwing way too many creatures in the process, but well, it turns out that yeah, that the Adventuring Gear wannabe is actually quite good. It's actually quite good. I'm also quite close to hitting platinum on platinum, so I'm probably going to do another draft on my own time. Ay. So at least we're doing much better compared to last time, so I can't really complain too much. 4 wins. Oh wait, that was our last loss. Oh well. That was a much better run. It's a shame we had to end it on the multi 5, but at least we got it. That's it for this episode, the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. I do stream every Sunday, and I also do YouTube videos sometime during the week. Maybe this week, not so much. I'm still waiting for the results of Standard, how things are going. See if cards like Nahiri's Lithoforming have a future. Maybe Modern, I guess. See if cards like these get a shot. But otherwise, we'll see. Monday's gonna make Standard interesting again. Let's make Standard great again. That said, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope to see you guys again next time. Nice Agadeem's Awakening. Yeah, until then, take care. God bless. Stay safe. Have a great week, everyone. Take care.